That's right, Retro Mike. Grab the coffee. And you're good to go. It is early. Hang on. Well, I mean, it's 9 o'clock, bro. Wake up. The day's already awake. Sun's up, you're up. Right? It's not that early. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm just kidding. What is up, guys? It is your boy Christian McCall here. Good morning, miners. It is early. I'm tired. I got a major headache because my allergies are getting wrecked. Benadryl is in the system, so here we are. Benadryl and coffee. Let's go. Yeah, Chump Chain streams pretty early in the morning. Man, so good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well and fantastic wherever you guys are. We got Zapirate, Automatic Beats, Crypto Crag, that one guy Oz. What is up, my dude? Good morning. Retro Mike. What is up, Integra Guy? How are you? What up, Seb Chaps? Good morning, my man. Good morning. Nemo Morphus just says at right back at you. Been up since 5. That's a sacred time. I agree. I think I was up at like 5:30. Baby woke up at 5:30, so I was up at 5:30. And then yeah, he's down for a nap. So here we are. Alone. The wife is sleeping. Recovering. But sleeping. What is up, Nick? And John English Tech. What is up, my dude? It has been a long week, guys. A long one. That is for sure. Wife's been sick. Thank you to everyone who's been giving prayers and thoughts. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are absolutely FA. If you want to keep up, I'm not going to talk too much about it on like a live stream, but go check out DCA Discord and the general chat. I've talked about it in there, but we'll leave it off of the camera. But yeah, she's been really sick. Been to the doctor. Been to the hospital twice. So here we are. Alright, the dog pushed the door open. I think I was gonna leave it cracked, but not if you're gonna push the door open. So yeah, it's been an interesting week for sure. We got SD cards in. We have the S9 back up and running, as you've seen. Right now we're testing out brains. There is a firmware for ASIC.to for the S9, and I'm gonna look at running that and giving that a test and seeing how it kind of compares. If we can get more efficient, maybe. Right now we were running per the last video, the 950 tune, which is giving us about 8.5 terahashes, 8.5 terahashes for software watts of 673. I have not yet been able to turn everything else off. I got some work to do out there today, so today will be the day that I will actually find out exactly the wattage that it's running, but I would assume that it's probably running around 660, 666. You know, we want to be like crazy about it, as what it actually should be running around mathematically. So we'll double test that later and see what's up. Yeah, the micro miner, I don't know if anybody else remembers these. I mine blocks. Had these, and I was able to. You can mine Bitcoin with these. It gets like 240 kilosouls, which is not bad for like a little solo miner. Really cool. But it was up and running, and then I plugged in a screen to it, and I watched the green light that was on it no longer exist, and then the Pi got extremely hot. I went to go unplug it, and I put my thumb on top of the cooler right there, and it was extremely hot to the touch that once I applied pressure to pull the plug out, I immediately took my finger off because it was freaking hot. So I moved my finger over to the acrylic and pulled it out. But yeah, extremely hot. So pretty sure it's dead. I've tried to reboot it from a different SD card and everything, and yeah, I think it's dead. That's kind of sad though. These things are kind of cool. So another piece of hardware tech to add to the hardware that we got over here. We have the AGPF back over here, which is this one, and then we have the BlackMiner F1 Mini right there, and then behind that is the squirrel board with the two acorns on it that Retro Mike's gonna get when he sends me the 1U. You can't have it forever, Retro Mike. I would love to, like, you can do whatever testing you want to it. I don't care if you even kill it. You know what I mean? If you kill it, it is what it is. I'm not mad. I just would like to keep it for collective purposes. I enjoy the micro FPGA theme, I guess. That makes sense. So chalk this one up to a lot. The other ones actually run though, except for the only one that doesn't run is the F1 Mini. The F1 Mini doesn't run. That's facts. I won't kill it quickly. Yeah, no, you're good. Just whenever you're done with it, just send it back. That's all I ever ask, right? That is all I ever ask. And if you kill it, it is what it is. I don't care. I would just like to have it for collective purposes. I've actually been trying to see if I can find the blob to the AGPF. I've been searching on the internet, scouring the interwebs and all of my documents for the blob of the AGPF. Because that would be fun to put on, like, Bitcoin mining. I'll send you the 1U and 2U PCBs. I still need to solder the headers, and I'm going to order new ones. Oh, dude. Heck yeah. I am always impressed by how heavy the E300 is. It feels like it's well built. It is extremely well built. I really love the E300s. In the standpoint of quality and like what they are. Because they did do some optimizations depending on your situation. Mainly the 33 and the VU9P. Both of those were improved-ish. That makes sense. Power delivery is the situation. That's the name of the game, right? Power delivery, and yeah, like Retro Mike said, power delivery. Yep, 100%, my dude. I see the chat now. I agree. Power delivery was key because you can mod a Forest Kit in 33 to get better power delivery, and it performed better. But then you have to worry about cooling it a little better. Yeah. Great stuff. I enjoy the E300s. Pricey, but worth it, in my opinion. But it's the FPGA world, so you're not always profitable. That makes sense. It should make sense, but if it doesn't, it zoom out, right? Think of the bigger picture. I do want to check out FPGA profitability though, right? We can do that. Let's check that out over here on hashrate.no, because they've added the E300, which is the VU35P. Right, yeah. The VU35P. Just like the big boy. The bad boy. The big bad boy. This is its current profitability standpoint. If you had 7 cents per kilowatt, right? VU9P E300s. Man, I would love a VU9P E300. That is like what I've always wanted to buy one for myself, like an E300, but they're really pricey and a little bit out of my price range. And if anything like happened that I was able to buy one, I would buy one like immediately. You know what I mean? If I had X amount of dollars dropped into my lap, that was doesn't need to account for bills or anything like that, I would buy one. 100%. But I would really want, if I had to buy one, I would buy a 33. The 35 is a lot of it, but it's a beast of a machine. But the 33 is really efficient for power standpoint. But I would want a VU9P all day long. All day long. BCU on crack. Said it. How much would you pay for an E300? I mean, I would pay like price for it, if that makes sense. Like, if I had to buy one, you know what I mean? Like, if I had to buy one, I'm buying a 33. The 35 is a little out of my price range. And it's a lot of money. If the 9P was available, I would buy that in a heartbeat. And it would probably pull a little bit more wattage. Maybe. But it would be a lot more hash rate. It'd be definitely worth it. It'd probably be more expensive. But I'd buy a 33. %. If it was like brand new. If you're talking about like a used model, I don't know. It's hard to judge a used E300. I haven't really seen many. There was a VU9P for sale, E300, but it was like ridiculously expensive. Crazy expensive. I really wish they would add the BCU on here, but apparently not. So, is what it is. So much facts. I have a VU35 for sale. Wow. You're gonna sell it? Bro. I don't know. Like I said, if I had X amount of money that wasn't accounted for bills, and hospital bills are freaking expensive. Very expensive. emergency room is already very expensive. So if I had undisclosed amount of money, unallocated bills 100%, I would buy it from you. Why are you selling it though? I'd be curious. I was looking at Xilinx boards, and the E300 seems like a great way to go. Either way, you're still paying a dev fee. Yeah, no matter what, you're paying a dev fee. Unless you know how to write bit streams yourself, you are always paying a dev fee. You're going to pay the dev fee for the bit stream, and you're going to pay a dev fee for the miner. Always. And the pool. Like, 100%. Bitstream, pool, and miner. Sometimes you get the pool, or you get the miner and bitstream fees like combined, because they're usually by the same people or the same team of people. That makes some sense. Their numbers are low on the VU35P2. Yeah, I know that. Their numbers are lower than stock. They're lower than stock, but the hash rate isn't this. The wattage is above where the hash rate is. They're not comparable. I'll let you know when I get to it. Though, right, 100%. Downsizing, so selling one E300 and C1100. My wife has OCD and she finds it too loud with the Nhash fans. For the C1100, maybe hit up Vega, because he has a C1100. He might be interested in a second one, at a good price or whatever. So maybe hit him up. And then the E300, yeah. DM me in Discord. We'll talk about it. But I won't make any promises. I got tons of stuff that I'm working on. The C1100 is great. It is. It's a good card. It's a good card. I mean, sadly, they don't have the RxD calculations, but they are there. It is a thing. It is a thing. There we go. Layaway, bro. Layaway. Oh my gosh. It's funny. Like I said, DM me in Discord. We'll talk about it. And then we will kind of move on to the part of the show. So the S19J Pro that we got from our boys over at Smith and Data Key Solutions, which I'm actually going down to their farm. Was supposed to be this week, but we're having some stuff delivered, and it's being pushed a week. So luckily that works out with the wife being sick and everything. So 100% the world works out the way it's supposed to be. But we'll be going down there to their farm coming up here soon, and doing a tour and looking at some stuff from them. So cool stuff coming out from them as well. So shout out to them for getting me the S19J Pro, that 100 terahash model. So super shout out to them. So we are going to do a bunch of testing for the S19J Pro. All right, so we're going to try out the stock Bitmain firmware. All right, have Bitmain as well as the Bitmain stock firmware, which we know there's a normal mode and there is a low power mode that we can give a try out on this machine. Right now, what I would also like to try out is Brains OS Plus for this. Right, give it a check out. I know that we use it for our S9. We have a varying different of settings that we've kind of tested with the S9. probably won't run through this many because this took a very long time to accumulate this. I'll run through probably the normal mode, low power mode, and then maybe like the lowest of power modes or something. I don't know. We'll look at it, and then we're gonna go and split that out, and then we're gonna give a try to what was it? ASIC.to. Gonna give that a try. I love how it immediately puts a there. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna erase it. There we go. Let's do it like that. We're immediately gonna link the site together. Now this is a different software. I do not know if I will try out LuxOS, but we might. Luxor OS. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should we? Should we try out Luxor's OS? LuxOS? Should we do it? And of course, we are gonna mention that we will be using stock fans. For this situation. I say that because shout out to Altair, which there's a link for a lot of the stuff down below, but they have a parts right here, and I will be picking up the Nord Cloud 9 because our boys at Throughput Mining donated the 8-inch inline fan. So we'll have the 8-inch inline fan that we can also swap over to after we're done doing all of this testing. We'll swap over and use the inline fan as well to try out, because I feel that it'll be 1, quieter, and 2, more efficient. So we're going to try that out as well. We're going to order this faceplate right here because I have a Beagle board, but I was graciously sent. I talked to Kaboom Racks, our boy Alex at Mining Disrupt, and I talked to him the other day, and they are sending me an Epic board. So we are getting an Epic control board from Kaboom Racks. They are sending it out, and we're going to try out an Epic board as well. So we're going to add that to our list of things that we're going to test, right? So we're going to try out everything on stock fans, and then we're going to try out everything on the inline fan and see how things vary, if it's better, worse, the same, right? So LuxOS, and then we're gonna go with the Epic UMC. Epic UMC. And there could be more variables that we'll add into here, you know, with Luxor and things like that. Like maybe there'll be 4 settings or 5 settings, and I'll add that account accordingly, right? So that's what I have set so far, right? And that will be our settings. So we'll go against efficiency, software watts, you know, etc. Like we'll do everything and fill this in as best that we can. But I'm excited to try all this out because I haven't really seen that, and I have the 100 terahash model, so hash rate, we should be putting 100 terahash. I think in low power mode, I think it was like 78 terahash was the like the go-to, give or take. Now metered watts, I don't know, but I do know that it should pull about 3,000 watts. Low power mode, I think it was like 1750. I don't know those for sure yet. That's just my guessing from what I know via the web. I don't know what the frequencies will be. I don't know what the voltages will be. If it'll even tell me. I don't remember if Bitmain's firmware says efficiencies. CryptoCrag, are you using stock firmware? I know you do a lot with ASICs. But if you're using stock firmware, does it tell you frequencies and everything? I'd be curious. Now I'm going to catch up on price. What's a fair price for C1100? I got mine cheap during the AMD glitch. Nice. I'm not sure. Lay away. Kmart style, do it. I have to go, but if anyone in the community is interested in hardware, I am generally hooking people up. Peace all. Later, Sustainable Crypto. Much love, buddy. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll keep in contact. I think it looks like you DM'd me. I have a message. Yep, it says I'm the E300 guy. What's up, my dude? What is up? Got it. Much appreciated. So that's what we're gonna check out. So shout out and links down for all of this stuff. So Altair's parts are down below. I have working out with a coupon code with them as well. Working on that, but there is an affiliate link down in the description for it. That does help me out. But gonna get the S19 a faceplate as well, because this is for the Epic as well as the Xilinx control board, right? I have the Beagle board, so my faceplate looks different. So when I switch over to the UMP, it shares the same faceplate that the Epic board does. Or not the Epic board, the Xilinx board does. So I have to replace my faceplate. Otherwise, it's going to be a hole in the front. I don't have to replace it, but I'm going to make it match. Integra guy. Coastal Crypto is selling S19 95 terahashes for $500 to $600. Oh, if you host with them. Dang. As far as I know, it showed they have the S9 firmware. I looked at it the other day. That's what I was going to try out next, but I am curious. I don't know. But their website shows that they did. So I looked at it like a week, 2 weeks ago. I know you can join their Telegram, and it's in there. If you don't use Telegram, I will get it for you. If you need it. That's interesting, though, Integra guy. You bought 3 95 terahash? Jeez. That's a good deal. $600? For sure, I'll let you know. Retro, I'll look at trying to grab it. Looking at trying to grab it. CryptoCracks is I use a stock, and it does in the logs, but it's not very accurate. Okay. I use Brains as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, what I'm interested mainly about this is that, of course, 0 dev fee on the UMP. So, no dev fee. So the only fee that you're gonna lose is the fee to the pool. So, which there's a link for this down below if you want to look at it. Give it a check out. I think it's pretty interesting, and the dashboard looks pretty nice. Yeah, like it says right here, please read. I have the S19J Pro, so my mind is functional with this, but this does not work with the S19s or the S19 Pros. Different chips. So, updates available, firmware downloads. Gonna check it out. We'll give it a try, because I would love to try out all the different situations for this to see what is really the most efficient. In my opinion. Very nice. I have not really looked at the markets past couple days, so kind of curious. And here we are, looking kind of stagnant, for sure. Poke with a stick. Do something. But guys, also don't forget you can get some cool Dogelord coffee swag that some of you actually won a couple weeks ago, a couple weekends ago, as well as I got a mug right here, that one right there, FA, right? Check these out at dogelordcoffee.com. There is a link for Dogelord Coffee down below, and you can give a check out and get some shirts as well as some limited edition CCX swag from your boy at dogelord.com. Alright. FA to him and everything that he has done. Alright. I have tried them all. I prefer Brains on the S19. The power and hash targets are nice, and the tuning is the best in my opinion. For Brains, have you tried the UMP yet? The Epic board? And ASIC.to? Those are the two that I'm curious about. But yeah, as much as I despise the saying it, but I really enjoy the S9 or the Brains OS Plus. Like, whatever, situation they got going on, whatever. But I like the software. You know what I mean? It does really good on the S9. I mean, it does great on the S9, as we can see here. Like, we're able to still achieve like 9 terahashes. Like, legit. Like, stock hash rate was 8.6 of this S9. That was stock hash rate, right? Of 2 hashing boards. Let me clarify that. 2 hash boards. That was the stock hash rate. Like, I'm able to push to 9. I'm able to go all the way up to like almost 11, almost stock hash rate of 3 boards. You know what I mean? Like, granted, we're really pushing it. Like, metered watts is 1,000 watts out of 2 hashing boards. That's a lot. Pushing it. in my opinion. So, but that's like really pushing it. So like doing this with brains is very effective. You know, running 79 watts per terahash for 9.5 terahashes. Also runs 79 watts per terahash at 8.64 terahashes. So most effective there and there. What is up, Budweiser? Good morning to you, my dude. But yeah, power targets are great with brains. So I would hope can achieve the same. I know you won't be able to achieve the exact same power targets, but still really efficient. That will get out for this. So I think it may be efficient. I don't know. We'll find out. I haven't seen anyone do a full testing like this yet, so, or at least record the data for it at least. So hopefully it'd be good, right? We can only hope. Good morning, Flying Brian. Golden Wolf, what is up? There we go. So yeah, that is the plan and the strategy for the S19J Pro. FA, right? FA. So how is everyone doing this morning? Has everyone had a good week? Has it been eventful? Uneventful? Mine's been too eventful. The best way to put it. That's funny. Coastal crypto, huh? Mine's been quite eventful. In a bad or good way, Retro Mike. Techman says hectic. S9's supposed to be here Monday now. Oh my gosh. Poor Techman. Sub says all good, been busy. It was a pretty busy week, that's for sure. Pretty busy week. I got an even busier week next week, and then the week after that's gonna be super busy. Super busy. Retro might go DM. Okay. It's getting so boring. Yeah. So I'm excited to go do some other kinds of work. Work that I'm more familiar with. The more work that I actually enjoy, you know. Deploying stuff and doing things like that. That's the kind of stuff I enjoy. I would like to do more of that. So, kind of where I'm at. I did watch this morning. I watched the stream that DJ did yesterday. That's pretty cool. Doing some, they're at him and Hobbyist are are at a mining farm that has a crap ton of Bitfuries. Never seen those Bitfuries in person, so that's pretty crazy. I think they're what, the B9s. Bitfury B9 is what it was. Bit. This kid is gonna like give me a freaking heart attack. The baby's awake. He's in the living room. He knows how to escape. He'll flip over the back of the couch. Freaking wild. Ah. Bitfury. I think they were the B9s. It is so freaking bright. Oh my gosh. It was the B9, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they were like huge. You waited at work because they were supposed to be there. Dang. 80 terahashes for 6,300 watts. Okay. So now's a good time to smash the like button. So now's a great time to smash the like button. In fact, it would be a out freaking standing time to smash the like button. But yes, that is correct. Retro Mike. Yeah, because they don't even list them on. I didn't think so. They're not even on the mine the ASIC website. I mean, it's a lot of watts. It's a lot. I would imagine he got those for a really good deal. I mean, I would hope he got them for a really good deal. You know what I mean, jelly beans? I know our boy Vega is going to be going live here probably in the next, what, 7 minutes? Six U form factor. How low did you try the S9? So remember, my S9 is it only has 2 hashing boards. So these are your settings. This is as low as I went. I went all the way down to 300 metered watts, 374 watts for 4 terahashes. That's with 2 hashing boards, right? So you can take 4.06, divide that by 2, gives you 2.03, then times that by 3, so that would give you about 6 terahashes roughly at this exact same setting. So this is underneath the brains, and this is the 500 watt setting. So it's putting it at 500 watts, but you're not going to pull 500 watts. That makes sense. But your wattage will go up. So 500 watts, yeah. No, this is correct, because your wattage will go up. So 500 watts will give you about 6 terahashes, roughly. Yeah. Since I only have 2 hashing boards, I pull 374 watts. But this is the auto tune of the 500 watt range. For me to pull 500 watts, I only get like 5. I can still pull the equivalent. That makes sense. But the tuning is different. Does that make sense? So like I can set the tune setting for 700 watts and I'll get 6 terahashes for about 500 watts, which is the same as the lowest setting for 500 watts for 6 terahashes for 3 hashing boards. I find 2 hashing boards to be really effective. It just takes a minute to like tune it out. So these are the settings that I used. With 4, you mean with 3 hashing boards? The S9 only has 3 hashing boards. 3. Or you mean at the 400 watts? I would love to see what you get at 300 watts. I've never tried that low. I stopped at 500. L3 Plus has 4, yeah. L3 Plus has 4 hash boards. S9 only has 3. All Bitmains are all Bitcoin SHA-256 are usually 3 boards. Mainly across the board, you'll usually get 3. So yeah, I don't know. We should see if they will donate one of those Bit Furies to the museum. Oh, dude, for sure. Crypto Craig. We need to tell DJ that. Even if it was broken, right? It didn't matter as long as it was like in full condition. Whether it was dead or not. Just needed to look museum quality. But I do know right there. He's going to be going live in 1 minute and 50 seconds. So guys, if DM'd you the spreadsheet for the B9. Okay, nice. Thank you. But Vega will be live in 1 minute 30. So guys, make sure before we head over there, before we do any of that, to go down below, hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell notification if you have not. I would greatly appreciate it. And, you know, share this with somebody. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Across your social medias, that would be absolutely out freaking standing. So, FA to that, FA to all of you for being here. Much love to all of you. No, I will be busy-ish for the rest of the day. I got some stuff to do. Kids are home, and yeah, lots to do. Always. Much love. So, alright guys, well, we'll be heading out of here and heading over to Serpent Stream. He is about to be going live. So guys, please, we will be redirected, of course, when you get over there. Let him know where you came from. Tell him it came from me. I'd greatly appreciate it, and he greatly would appreciate you going and heading over there. He's out freaking standing. See you next time. It says going live right there in chat. We are heading your way, Serpent. Thank you for hanging in. Oh, you're perfectly fine, buddy. I greatly appreciate you. I was just waiting for you to go live. So, much love. Peace out. Stay savage. Talk to y'all later. Need to recycle electronics this morning. Oh, yeah. Nice. Cool. Call me when you're done streaming and done doing whatever it is you need to do. No rush. And we'll talk to you later, buddy. Much love and peace out. Stay savage, all of you miners. See y'all next time. And peace out.